Oh, good fun. What's up, guys? Meow. Yeah. So, yeah. I'm doing an actual, I'm not even going to go live on GarageBand because I'm going to release an actual episode tomorrow. And the audio episode. What up, brother Canada? How you doing, man? Get you hooked up with a wrench, man. How you doing, brother? Heard y'all had a decent practice today on Jamie's feed. Yeah, wow. I just watched Endgame a while ago. I'm doing an episode on it tomorrow. I should probably say that before I go further. Yes, tomorrow around 7 o'clock, I am going to be going live to talk about Endgame. There will be spoilers, so I encourage anybody who has not seen Endgame, do not watch tomorrow. Do not watch the episode tomorrow. Do not, when I go live tomorrow, if you have not seen Endgame and you do not want spoilers, do not click on the notification to watch tomorrow. Whatever you do, there will be spoilers, and I do not want to be responsible for not having warned everybody that there will be spoilers. And brother Patrick Hanna is going to be doing that with me. Dude, it's so good. Have you seen it yet? And I'm not a comic book fan at all. See, I like horror movies. I'm a big horror movie guy. I love scary movies. And for every comic book movie that they make, that's one horror movie that they're not going to make. So. That's actually the main reason I wanted to go live, is to just like say that I am going to be doing an episode on that tomorrow. So that's coming. 7 Eastern. Yeah, so I did something else weird. I started watching Game of Thrones. I'm on episode 3 of Game of Thrones. I actually paused episode 3 to go live for a minute because I was just watching Jamie's live feed. And he ended a little early. So figured I would man the helm for a little while. That was nice. haven't been right since you left, babe. My whole world's been covered in dust. My brain weighs me down and my face only frowns. I haven't been right since you left, babe. I wrote a Bob Dylan song. Nah, Chris, I didn't watch Game of Thrones tonight. I'm just now on episode 3 of, I just started watching it from the very beginning. So, my hope is to be caught up, because I watch shows pretty quick. Hair in my mouth. This is mine. No, I watch shows pretty quick, so I'm hoping to be caught up by the very end, like so I can watch the last episode in real time. That's like my goal is to watch enough Game of Thrones episodes to be able to watch the very last episode as I finish the last episode of I want to be just caught up on time. But I heard it's a doozy. Patrick, the guy that's going to do my guest tomorrow night for the Endgame episode is going to. He's usually in Game of Thrones. He said tonight was a crazy episode though. Oh yeah, my Bob Dylan song. I haven't been right since you left, babe. My whole world's been covered in dust. Brain weighs me down and my face only frowns. And I haven't been right since you left, babe. I haven't been right since you've gone, gal. My friends, they all worry on end. When they see me, they smile. Good to see you a while. But I haven't been right since you went, babe. Can't remember the words to it. And I am thirsty for water. So yeah. Just started watching the Game of Thrones thing. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. And I'm so impatient. I'm so impatient. Oh, wow. So let me tell you this story about... I gotta finish. I'm sorry. I gotta start finishing thoughts. I smoke too much. So yes, I started watching Game of Thrones, and it's not as bad as I thought. Meaning that I just thought that it was. I don't know. It just seems better early than I remember, because I watched the first episode like twice. But I obviously wasn't paying attention to it because there were things that happened in the first episode that I would have remembered and I don't remember. So, leads me to believe that maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Also, I'm realizing these episodes are a bit longer than I thought. I didn't realize that they were like, I don't know, like over an hour. I didn't realize that. It's like every episode is almost like a movie. It's kind of like Sherlock in a way. But So that means that I'll be doing a lot of Game of Thrones talks probably right on time, right after everybody has already seen all the shit. Ooh, I just had a good idea for tomorrow's episode. Speaking of tomorrow's episode, this is going to tie into the Game of Thrones thing, so I'm not completely abandoning that thought process. I don't think that. For tomorrow's episode, which I want to reiterate, I want to say again, if you are into comic book movies, into Marvel movies, and you have not seen Endgame, do not watch tomorrow's live feed, because I'm going to be discussing Endgame with Patrick Hanna, and we're going to be going over everything. There will be spoilers. I'm warning you. The only reason that we're going with this already is because I've already seen reviews. Patrick has already seen reviews, so people are already publishing or posting reviews. With obviously there's like heavy advertisement that there are spoilers involved. So just know that there will be spoilers tomorrow. I want to reiterate that completely. So I went to the theaters last night. I got home around 10:45 or so, and checked the website or whatever, and saw that there was a showing at midnight. They actually showed all the way to like 2:15 a.m. last night, which was pretty interesting. But yeah, anyway, I left and I got pretty much there. And then I started thinking, what if there's a lot of people there and I have to like sit next to people? And the thought, literally, the words, "we can pretend to be a normal human for a little while," went through my head. Those words exactly. We can pretend to be a normal human for a little while. That is crazy person thought, right? That is a crazy person's word. That is crazy person's thoughts. So I get there. Oh, actually, as soon as I have that thought, I grabbed my phone and started recording audio. So I actually have audio of it. Actually, let's hear it. You guys want to hear that? So I totally had a panic attack in the middle of it. I talked for a second on it. Let's I wonder if I can get this on the computer here. Let's try it. That'd be better. Yeah, let's get in here and try this. I need to charge it anyway. All right. So yeah, while that's coming up, I was on the way to the mall to go watch it, and I had it already planned out. I was like, I think about this, like I'm going to get in to make sure I get there and make sure obviously nobody else needs it and that the seat isn't next to anybody, but they have these handicap seats that are like sort of close to the screen, but are like by themselves. Like there's not anybody that would be sitting near me. And I am so sketched out about somebody sitting near me. And like, it just really freaks me out. Like the idea of, I'm very claustrophobic. And it just really freaks me out whenever I think of somebody like being close to me. I don't know why, but I just do. So I start thinking about that, and it starts to freak me out. And then I start like thinking about it and having that thought. We'll be fine. Like I'm like talking to myself, literally. We'll be fine. We can just pretend to be like a normal human for a little while. We'll pretend to be normal. Like I had that thought. I literally had that thought. We'll pretend to be normal. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? So, whenever I started thinking like that, I was like, I have to document this. I have to I record everything. Anybody who knows me knows that. Like I'm constantly recording everything, like pretty much. Like not like I'm not like recording other people or anything like that, but I always record things that pertain to myself. Like I'll shoot 20, I don't know how many like hours of pool I have on my phone. I'm immediately just shooting pool with a screen grab app, like playing Yahtzee, like just playing games on my phone. I like screen record a lot. Like I just record shit. So yeah, once this is done backing up, I'll play it and just do a little guitar picking while it's playing in the background. But yeah, I don't remember what I said. I knew I was freaking out. I know that I legit had a panic attack in the middle of it while I was recording, like 100%. Like I lost my shit. I was freaking out. I literally got to the parking lot and saw the cars there and just turned around. Thankfully, I powered through today and got to see the movie. But, yeah, not without having this complete meltdown last night. And I think I figured out what it is. It's that I have, like, X amount of energy in my body. But I have gotten to where when I play music in Canada, I don't know if you're still in here, you can probably attest to this, being a musician. I don't know if it's just me or if all musicians are this way, but when I know I'm going to have a gig, I sort of harness all the energy that I can and put it all into that show, all into the gig. So I think that once I run out of energy in a day, I'm done. Like I'm spent, and then I'm unstable after that. You know, I'm unstable after that, and I just realized that. I realized in the middle of that, I think I said all this. Now that I'm saying it, I remember saying it last night while I was recording. This thing will. Let's see what we got here. No, it's not quite synced yet. Close though. But yeah, just like I've realized that I've had anxiety for a really long time. And I think it's energy related. I think if I run out of energy, then I'm just unstable after that point. And I don't know how I'm going to react or what's going to happen anyway. Copying diagnostic information. That sounds important. There we go. There we go. Now we got it. Here's something I have to say. All right. I am on my way to see Avengers Endgame right now. And excuse me. I'm just having thoughts about this, like, fuck, what if I'm sitting next to somebody, or, you know, what if I can't, you know, like, what if it's too crowded? What if there's too many people and I freak out? And then I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, we're just going to have to, like, pretend to be a normal person. I literally had that thought. Like, that thought exactly. Those words verbatim. We're going to have to pretend to be a normal person for a little while. I just played that scene in my head, like, smiling at the person at the counter. Hey, 1 for Endgame, 12:15. And then choosing my seat or whatever. Hopefully I know this sounds awful, but hopefully the handicap seats that are like kind of sort of up front aren't taken, because I usually like to sit there just because they're like seats by themselves and there's plenty of room. And not only that, if anybody has any fucking thing to say about, oh, you're not handicapped, I'm like deathly claustrophobic and have crippling anxiety. So like I don't know if that's not fucking handicap. I don't know what it is. But I swear to God, like I'm to the point right now to where I'm so anxious about this, to where if I pull up and I have trouble parking, I'm probably not going to go in. That's where we are. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I don't know why I'm so scared to be in a group of fucking people. I just don't fucking know. I don't know why I'm so afraid to fucking just be around people. I don't know what happened along the way that made this so, I mean, whether it be like the quitting drugs or quitting drinking or whatever fucking have you. Like, Jesus. Maybe just years of doing all that shit just literally fucked my head up. But I literally just had to say to myself a while ago, we can pretend to be a normal person for a little while. Like, seriously. Pretending to be a normal person for a little while. That's an actual thought that I had. Fuck. I need to get gas.
This is where it starts.
Gas on the way, but I wanted to try to make this 12:15 showing.
I think I see cars going in.
A lot of cars pulling in there already. I already don't like this. You see, it's fucking weird. People don't have anxiety, don't understand it, and
I stuttered right there.
People that don't get anxiety don't understand what it's like or what happens. But oh man, you know what? I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it. Fuck. You know what's crazy? Why do I do that? I drove all the fucking way here just to turn around in the parking lot. This is 20 minutes. I just drove 20 minutes. Just turn around and go back. Oh. The fuck is wrong with me? Now there's more people turning in, going in and out. Alright, oh fuck. I feel like I got spiders crawling all over me. This is what a panic attack feels like. Fuck. I feel like I'm just covered in tiny bugs that are crawling all over me. Fuck. It sucks so bad. I'm just, all of the cars that are turning in there and all the cars that I saw in the parking lot, and I just put myself in the middle of it, like if I were there and all those people were around me. Oh, fuck that, fuck. There's something wrong with me. Fuck. This is not normal or healthy at all, but Jesus. I really want to see it. I I don't know that I necessarily want to see it, that I just want to know what happens. I just want to know how it goes. Oh, man. Yeah, let's pretend to be a normal person. Yeah, fucking A. So much for that. I really can't even fake it. I can't even fake being a normal person long enough to even pull up the park. I came around the corner of the mall and I just saw cars, and I said, fuck that.
What's up, Abby? Appreciate you being here, darling. What's up, Jalen? So, I don't know if you guys just getting here. I recorded this thing last night in the middle of a panic attack. I'm stuttering now.
There's another showing at like 2 a.m. Guarantee I won't feel no better then. I'll do the same thing again. I would just drive, get all the way fucking there, and then turn around, come back. Just like I always fucking do. So yeah, that was bad. Anxiety is the fucking worst, man. It's so bad. I don't understand how to fix it. I don't understand how to get rid of it. I don't know. It's not like, I mean, I'm high, I've smoked, I'm not hungry, I'm not thirsty. I mean, I am kind of thirsty. But that's beside the point. Like, there's nothing physically wrong with me at all. Now that I've said that I'm thirsty and revealed that, that's all I can think about. But yeah, there's nothing physically wrong with me right now. Like, I don't know why my brain is doing this to me. Now I just keep picturing myself in the middle of all of those people in that room, and it's fucking freaking me out. I'm back to the spot where I was when I started recording.
Yeah, so anyway, that's probably enough of that. So yeah, I pulled up to the theater to watch Endgame and just saw a shitload of cars and just was freaking out. I think I'd spent all of my energy yesterday in my gig last night, and I just thought it was the weirdest thing ever that I literally had a thought that was verbatim, we can pretend to be normal for long enough to get through this movie. Like, I had that thought, like, fuck, like, being... I don't know. Yeah, I think so, Abby. I think it is hard for anybody else for me to get it. Like, I was saying to somebody earlier, I went down to Tito's earlier, which is a little bar down the Marsh Walk down here I used to manage, and I had some friends text me and go down there and hang out with them for a minute, and I did that. And I was fine. Absolutely, loved one suffers. I feel like it is getting maybe the physical symptoms. Maybe that's just why I'm like just so like lethargic and overweight and but yes, I went down there earlier and there was like 4 or 5 of us in the bar, and I was like, you know, this is where I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable here because I know every person inside this room. I know every person in this room. Once people that I don't know enter a room, I immediately start becoming stranger and stranger. I just get so weird around people that I don't know. And I don't know why that is.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I do know why that is. I think that maybe, I don't know, maybe this will lead back to something when I was a kid. I used to cry when I was a kid and have my mom bring me back to my grandmother's house. That's the only place where I felt comfortable. I'd wake up in the middle of the night and start crying, and they'd have to bring me back like 30 minutes away to my grandmother's house where I was comfortable. And I feel like that's the thing now, is like my whole goal in life is to get home. My whole goal in life is to go home. Maybe that's why I love baseball so much. But no, man, maybe seriously, I just my goal in life is to get back home, and that's why I love doing this so much. That's why I love talking to you guys so much, because Smitty made a joke about it the other day at a gig. He wasn't meaning it as a stab towards me or anything. It was just something that he said. But he was like, really enjoy being here with all of you humans. He said, I'd take this over YouTube any day. And whether he realizes it or not, it sort of is like a nod at me not really being able to be around a lot of people. I'm actually confined to YouTube. So, like, I was like, on the mic, I was like, I love you guys to death, but I really, really dig YouTube. Really dig talking to people on YouTube, like a lot. Like, I tell people all the time after my gigs, I was like, if I could do all of this without leaving my house, like if I could stream this gig from my house, I would do that. I would choose that every time. Every time I would choose that. Once again, well, the reason I'm live right now wasn't to tell you about the panic attack I had trying to go see Endgame last night. I did get to see it today. I pulled everything together and watched it today. But yes, I'm going live tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern, to talk about Endgame with brother Patrick. And there are spoilers involved, so if you give a shit about Endgame and you haven't seen it yet, then I would suggest you not watch this next episode until you have seen it, because there will be spoilers, and we will not. I think we're gonna go the first bit of it. We're gonna go non-spoiler, and then like save all the spoiler conversation for the second half of the episode. We're gonna probably make this one around an hour and a half, so probably the first 45 will be dedicated to, non-spoiler things involving the movie. But be ye not dismayed, there will be spoilers, so just be aware of that. So are the notes not interchangeable? Can I not sync up notes with this? I wonder. This is funny. I just found, let's see, No People Like Me. I feel like I need live music. I feel like I need live music too. I just get so brought down. Like the risk reward is almost like, I'm selfish. I'm a selfish person, and I realize that. But by risk reward, by like leaving the house is, yes, I can leave the house, and yes, I can make a lot of people's day and make it better. No, that's fine, Abby. I got what you mean. Thank you, Jalen. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I knew what you meant, Abby. But yeah, I'll get to the point in one day where my anxiety won't keep me home, you know. Maybe I'm just not going through withdrawals from all the stuff that I used to do, or I don't know, like maybe not, who knows. Let me find my okay, I found the lyrics of this song. Found the lyrics of this Bob Dylan song. You guys like Bob Dylan at all? I'm not a huge Bob Dylan fan, but I'm aware of him. And I wrote a Bob Dylan song called I Haven't Been Right Since You Left, Babe. It's about, this song is also about seasonal depression. I got two songs about seasonal depression that aren't really, yeah, don't really seem like they are, but they are. I haven't been right since you left, babe. My whole world's been covered in dust. My brain weighs me down and my face only frowns. I haven't been right since you left, babe. I haven't been right since you gone, gal. My body don't want me to move. My heart's in bad shape and I'm well overweight. I haven't been right since you gone, babe. I haven't been right since you fled, love. My friends, they all worry on end. When they see me, they smile, glad to see you. Wow, I haven't been right since you fled, babe. I haven't been right since you went, dawg. My songs are all making me sad, but because they're all true, I am nothing but blue. Yeah, I haven't been right since you went, babe. I haven't been right since you left, babe. My whole world is covered in frost. But don't fail me now, the sun's bound to come out. And I haven't been right since it left, babe. That's my Bob Dylan song. I haven't been right. I just hear Bob Dylan singing, hey, I haven't been right since you left, babe. I got so much shit written that I wrote on my phone here. I don't think I've ever played that one live. I was messing around with it a little earlier in this stream, but I haven't. Yeah, I don't think I've ever played that one live. Right on. God, I'm just looking back at all this crazy stuff that I used to write. Appreciate it, Jalen. Oh man, soon the sun will melt the snow and down yonder river flow. I love Yonder River. I feel like if I ever have like a record label, it will be Yonder River Records. Like Yonder River. That river over yonder. I never finished this one. The lion, they say, will lay with the lamb. The meek will see glory and the wicked be damned. The holy drink water, be blessed and kind. Seek ye first the kingdom, and the kingdom you'll find. I like that. I never did anything with it. One day I should probably take all of the ready the cannons, aim straight the guns, hail to the chief and pray to the sun, bow to the clapping, fill up with pride and don't bother asking us why. Roll out the carpet, lay crown on my head, tend to your weak and bury your dead, prepare us a table and bring out the wine, but don't touch this bottle, that's mine. I don't even know what that's about. If I told you the truth, you'd kill me for dawn, so for the sake of us both, we'd best leave it alone. Just keep on a-fighting for the rest of your days. There's nobody here you can save. Jesus, what's that mean? Thank you, Jalen. I appreciate it. This is funny. I need a girl who prays to the Lord and ain't scared of all that surrounds me, who can help raise the bar and all of our young'uns while she's humming Tecumseh Valley. Rides quiet when she drives, likes hearing the tires whine. Or rides quiet when she drives, likes hearing the tires whine, and sleeps with the TV on. Who puts stuff in the same place, doesn't care much for airplanes or for being anywhere that ain't home. That's funny. I wonder how that will go. I guess I would do it like... I've never put this to music before. Let's see. I need a girl who prays to the Lord and ain't scared of all that surrounds me, who can help raise the bar and all of our young'uns while she's humming Tecumseh Valley. Rides quiet when she drives, likes hearing the tires whine, sleeps with the TV on. Who puts stuff in the same place, don't care much for airplanes or being anywhere that ain't home. That'd be good. That would work. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh, I wrote so much of this too. Oh shit, I forgot about this. Let's see here. I never put this to music either, but I wrote. This looks like a hymn, like a gospel song here. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate your kind words. do that. Got me a new pair of shoes. I want to do it faster than that. Got me a new pair of shoes. Got me a new pair of shoes. If tomorrow turns out wrong, at least I know I can walk back home. Got me a new pair of shoes. Meet me in Georgia, Lord. Meet me in Georgia, Lord. Can't make it okay, Lord, just meet me halfway. Meet me in Georgia, Lord. Wash me, Lord, in the blood. Wash me, Lord, in the blood. Transgressions I'll pay, Lord, wash my sins away. Wash me, Lord, in the blood. I got me a new pair of shoes. Got me a new pair of shoes. Tomorrow turns out wrong, at least I know I can walk back home. Got me a new pair of shoes. Watch for my family, Lord. Watch for my family, Lord. Lord, all that I pray, that my folks all be okay. Watch more my family, Lord. Cleanse my soul and my mind. Cleanse my soul and my mind. Free me from the fear while the end is drawing near. Cleanse my soul and my mind. Got me a new pair of shoes. Got me a new pair of shoes. Tomorrow turns out wrong, at least I know I can walk back home. Lord, got me a new pair of shoes. Prepare me a table, Lord. Prepare me a table, Lord. For my enemy stays close to my side all day. Prepare me a table, Lord. Walk me, Lord, to the light. Walk me, Lord, to the light. Lord, when my time is through, Lord, just bring me home to you. Walk me, Lord, in the light. Got me a new pair of shoes. Got me a new pair of shoes. If tomorrow turns out wrong, at least I know I can walk back home. Got me a new pair of shoes. That song's about getting saved. I forgot about that one. That's awesome. Got me a new pair of shoes. That's fun. Right on. Appreciate it, Jalen. Nice. Got you a new pair of shoes. Spent my last $8 on a new set of strings. I remember back when they were $5. I remember that day. I literally spent my last $8 on a new set of strings. And I got in the car and I was like, man, that was all the money that I had. And I spent the last $8 on a new set of strings. I remember when they were $5 and I was like, damn, that's a good line. I wrote it down. That's all I got from it. There's 3 of us, Abby. There's me, another acoustic guitar player, and a djembe player. He plays a hand drum. It's
Yeah, it's a little 3-piece acoustic band. We're technically a full band, but we're an acoustic band that plays hard. We play really hard. Right on, Jalen. I'm glad I could be of assistance to you. Something that you needed to hear. Let's see. Damn, I don't know what I was thinking on August 18th at 7:10 p.m. last year, but I wrote, first death by water, then death by fire. We all take the same road out. Shit. I don't know. I wish I would have finished wherever that was supposed to go. I don't know. Jalen, where you from, Jalen? We might get up there one day. Who knows? I thought I couldn't write lest I was feeling sad, but that don't change the words that I know. Shit. December 6, 2018 at 4:03 a.m. Play a song I've never played before in front of anybody. I don't know if we'll ever get up to Cincinnati, but if you ever get in the Myrtle Beach area, we're all around here for you never know. We might get up in that area one day. Who knows? Who knows what can happen? I wrote a song when my young niece was born. She was named after her name's Caroline, and her middle name is my aunt she was named after my sister's middle name. I don't want to dox my family or anything, but my sister's middle name and my aunt's middle name was the same. My aunt, who passed away early at like the age of 35 to ovarian cancer, and all the names are in the song anyway, but her and my little sister and her share a middle name, and that middle name is also the name of my Aunt Marie. So here's a I would love to see you guys out somewhere. I've been to Asheville a few times. Is that where you are, Abby? Is that you're in Asheville? I've been to the Yarn Peel and Thomas Wolfe a few times. I don't know if it's still called Thomas Wolfe, but I've been there a few times. I've seen Yonder Mountain String Band in Asheville. I've seen Sound Tribe Sector 9. This song is called Young Caroline. And I wrote it. For my niece. Oh, I hear you, Abby. I got some friends in Florida, in Tampa. The song's called Young Caroline. I've never played this before, or never played this live, so forgive me if it doesn't go well.
Let me tell you a little about your name. It's important you remember every word. It'll comfort you when sad and help you through when times are bad. Now listen, girl, and keep this in your heart. It says despite wherever you may go, carry with you a little bit of home. Something sacred's in control, a quick reminder for your soul. It's a promise that you'll never be alone. It's the first thing that is yours, something given upon birth. Try not to make your mama say it mad. It's a warmth for when you're cold, a memory for when you're old. So keep it safe now, young Caroline. Let me tell you about my Aunt Marie, your mama's middle name and yours too. She was the best the world had known till God the Father called her home. She sure would have fell in love with you. And there's a name that you will keep until you marry, when you finally met someone that you love. Just stay patient until then and find a lifelong best friend. And always remember where you're from. It's the first thing that is yours, something given upon birth. Try not to make your daddy say it mad. It's a warmth for when you're cold, a memory for when you're old. So keep it safe now, young Caroline. Now I never reference modern things in lyrics, and I've got a set of rules for writing songs. I stick to them and stay true, but I'll break my rules for you. I had a little help pulling this off. Your grandpa called me up with an idea. He wished that he could put it in a song. He said he wouldn't know where to start, but you filled a hole inside his heart, left by all those gone on before. So now here's a little piece of me for you. I can't promise you I'll always be around, but just know that you're with me, matter not where I may be. It's important that you know how much you're loved. This is the first song that is yours, something written from my heart, and I'm crying like a child over these words. If you're ever feeling down, remember your name, girl, is your crown. So keep it safe now, young Caroline. If something ever makes you blue, know I'll be right there for you. We'll keep you safe now, young Caroline. It's true. I cried like a baby writing that shit right there in that one part. Just because, like, I never say exactly what I mean. I never say exactly what I mean, really. Like, in songs, I mean. Like, I rarely ever, like, I'm always speaking through riddles and things like that and hiding messages in the songs. I've always done that. That's just how I write. So when I wrote down, like, I never reference modern things in lyrics, and I have a set of rules for writing songs, and I do. In most of the, and I thank y'all so much for the kind words. I really appreciate it. But yeah, just getting to the point to where I had, like, written a few songs about, like, I had a fun song that I used to do. I can't remember. It's like, if I called, would you answer? Or see my name appear and hit ignore? And I played this song for a friend of mine, and he was like, man, that's a really cool song, but I usually don't put things like that are modern in songs. He said, because those are something that's like, specific to a certain time period. And I didn't never think about that. I was like, shit, you're right. Like, and I kind of always felt like I thought in Western terms. Like, growing up, Tombstone was one of my favorite movies, and I was just really obsessed with like that era. So now, anytime I write something, I try to not reference anything modern. Like, I don't reference anything. I wrote a song. I wanted to write a song that if you played the song that I wrote 100 years ago, it wouldn't sound like crazy to anybody. It would sound like, I'm talking about things that are modern to that time, Like, I wanted my songs to be able to be played, 100 years ago and still make sense. And just when I start going, like, I never reference modern things in lyrics, I got a set of rules for writing songs. I stick to them and stay true, but I'll break my rules for you. And I had a little help pulling this off because I wanted to make. My dad said, like, the hole that was left in his heart from when both of his parents died and his little sister, the hole that was left in his heart was somehow filled when this baby was born. And I thought that shit, he's like, I wish that I could write that feeling in a song. And I thought, like, that's genius. Like, that's genius. Like, all of these people that we've lost already have, like, the hole that's left in my heart from not having these people around is been filled by this baby, by this child, by my grandchild. Like, my dad saying that, and I was like, that's genius. I was like, that's your song. Like, that's the kicker. That's like, jokes have a punchline. Songs, whatever the equivalent to a song's punchline is, that's it. Like, just whenever your grandpa called me up with an idea, I wanted to tell that story exactly how it happened. And to do that, I needed to give a disclaimer in the song. So I wrote a disclaimer. I never reference modern things in lyrics. Got a set of rules for writing songs. I'll stick to them and stay true, but I'll break my rules for you. Because this song is to my niece, Caroline. And I was like, your grandpa called me up with an idea. He wished that he could put it in a song. He said he wouldn't know where to start, but you filled a hole inside his heart, left by all those going on before. And I just didn't think that needed to be altered in many more ways than to just rhyme. I wanted to leave that the way it was, and then just a little piece of it for, like, because I'm really bad with anxiety. I'm just really bad with anxiety, and they live up in Connecticut, and not even if it were in Bennettsville, like, I just don't know how often I would be around, just because I'm not good at that. Like, I'm not good at keeping up with people. I'm not good at being around. I'm not good at that at all. And I didn't know that I would always be around, but just I had to give another disclaimer that, listen, I'm there and I love you, and I'm like, you're a part of me. You're with me wherever I may go, blah blah blah. Like, I say blah blah blah, but you know, all of anything that you could plug in there is literally what's happening. So I had to give a disclaimer about that. I also said the other day, I've written songs for my dad, a couple of songs for my dad. I haven't given him one of them yet. Certain he hasn't heard it. I played it on here once, but it was a late night thing about like this. And yeah, I'm certain he hasn't heard it. But anyway, I like to write songs for people. I've got one that I've been trying to write for my brother, my stepbrother. I've been trying to write one for him for a really long time, and I've just been struggling with it because it's a really important song. Like, it's like really, really important. And Abby, I actually, I think so. from the heart. It means more, you know. Just it's not something that you can just go buy somewhere. This means something, you know. So I know I didn't play it. Well, she's heard it. I haven't played it for her, but the night that I wrote it, the night that I finished it, thank you, Jalen. The night I finished it, I recorded a first draft of it and sent it to everybody in the family, and like on the promise that there was going to be like a professionally recorded version of it, but I haven't sat down and done it yet. Let's do that now. You guys want to go behind the scenes while I record a song? It's going to take a little while. What do I need that's not sitting right here next to me? Hold on a second. You know what? This is being too difficult and it's already kind of late. I'm gonna postpone that recording to a later time. I just tried to grab cables and stuff, and there's just too much in the way to pull out, and also remembered I cleaned my kitchen a little bit. And by clean, I mean I threw away all of the stuff that needed to be thrown away on the counters, and crushed all of my aluminum sparkling water cans, flavored water cans. But I've got a concept album that I want to do, a solo album for my family, where I just write a bunch of songs for my family. And I've also got another idea for an album called Songs from a Cautious Heart, where it's just like a compilation of the best of the other like 15 or 16 songs that I've gotten over the last couple of years. That's funny. But wow. Rest ye young angel of tattered and torn wing. Rest ye for all those who seek still do cling. Gather thine burdens, bear now your cross. Take up thy bed and walk. The meek shall inherit the kingdom of God. The wicked do prosper, but are spared not the rod. They seek to be holy and pray o'er their sins, just a hoping that he'll let them in. Now fly now, yon angel, fly fast and on high. Keep at bay the demons that pick at your mind. Cause dust not to settle and time not to change. Don't let the time make you change.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do the same thing, guys. I'm going to get out of here, too. I got a gig at noon tomorrow, so in less than 12 hours, I got to be on stage. So it's probably best that I get out of here, too. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I love you. Mean it. Yes, tomorrow night, Endgame, 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be going live on this channel to give spoilers of Endgame, so do not watch if you want, unless you want to hear spoilers. Unless you want to hear spoilers for Endgame, do not watch tomorrow night. Just giving you a heads up. I don't want to upset anybody. So yeah, thank y'all for hanging out and listening to some songs this evening. Love you, mean it. Peace, bitches.